Who I found here in the back seat of my Ford 150, heading up the road towards Buchanan Valley and towards, where do you live, man?
I live on the old railroad.
You sure do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve Cline, and better known as Deep. And I got the camera turned on this time. This is the second time to do this. We ought to be getting good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You act like you're happy today.
I am happy.
You feel relaxed?
Yes, sir. Spent a week in Florida. 80 degrees every day. Beautiful. We had an awful lot of beautiful weather and great food and fellowship and laughing.
It was a great time, wasn't it?
Yes, sir, it was.
We even ate a few good meals together.
Yes, we did. We even had a little bit of ice cream once in a while.
Yes, sir. Why don't we thank Ron and Connie for...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Very special thanks to Ron and Connie. They have a wonderful place, and they are wonderful people to open their home and let us come down there, and just blessed to know people like that.
Well, Dee, how did you and I ever get to meet each other?
Well, we ran into each other at Lawrenceville Plain and Mill, and at Francis Klinger's and different places across. And
what's the thing about Klingers? People won't know unless we tell them what we're talking about.
Francis had the bad luck of his home burnt down, and a group of us came and rebuilt it for him.
That was a good experience.
Yes, it was. Very good.
Tell them about your accident and how we interacted a little bit there at that particular time, would you please?
Which accident?
When you drove up to the house and drove in there.
Oh, yeah, when that was, I was going through anxiety. I had a truck accident, and I was really struggling, and Dad, Mom, and Joy and I went out for supper, and when we come back by the church, Pastor Ken was out riding his four-wheeler, and I said to please pull in, and boy, he ran the four-wheeler right up beside us, and we had a very nice talk, and it was just so good for me because I was really struggling, and he didn't know about the accident, and his positive, what he said to me, and I grabbed a hold of that. And when we did the Klinger's house, I had said to Joy that I wanted to get up to Mountaintop to hear Pastor Ken preach. And we went to the church we were going, and we just didn't do it. And then our dear friend Kimmy Ornsberger and her husband Kevin, Kimmy had passed, and toughest lady ever met, battled cancer that long, and
she kept the faith in spite of that.
Yes, she did, and she's helped so many people during that battle. And when she passed, Kevin said he wanted to go up to Mountaintop and would like us to go along, and we went along, and when that door opened up and we went in, and there was Pastor Ken playing the piano in the front, and he said, "Hi, Cline." But we started going there, and it was just so moving that the music, the preaching, Pastor Ron and Pastor Ken and Charlotte and Missy and everyone, and we didn't go there very long, and I was born again and did the sinner's prayer and got baptized, and I would say that was the biggest change I ever made in my life, getting baptized. That when you come up out of that water, it changed because I felt my job was, Joy was first, my wife, take care of her, which I still try and take care of her, but Jesus is first. And there's such positive at Mountaintop. I don't care if it's the 8 o'clock service on Sunday or the 10 o'clock or the Wednesday night service or Bible study. live nativity. It's just a wonderful place, and if anyone would just give it a chance to come up and see how it can change your life. I mean, the opportunity, like Ross.
Who's Ross?
That's a buddy of mine I met up there, and I don't think he sang before, and now he's a very, very good singer. But the opportunity that's there, anyone that wants to sing, play an instrument, speak, you get that opportunity at Mountaintop. And it's just a blessing. And I feel our job is to get other people to be born again. And it's just like praying. I always pray, but I've never really did it at church or in public. And you can learn to do that there too.
Well, do it then.
Is it time to pray?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Lord, just want to thank you for taking care of us, having a safe journey and a wonderful time in Florida, and healing everyone that's struggling and hurting. In your precious name, amen.
That was a wonderful prayer, Dee. You know, when we go out, the four of us, as a friendship, come to the end of the evening, we've been out, we're going to separate and go our separate ways. What is the one thing that we always do beyond a shadow of a doubt?
We're going to hold hands and have a prayer. Yep.
That's a really important thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He takes care of us every hour of every day. We ought to be able to give little thanks.
You have often talked to me and said this, Pastor Ken, I got your back. What in the world does that mean?
I've heard you say different times, and other people, that if you go through life and have a friend for each one of those fingers in your thumb, you are blessed. And I feel you are one of those on my hand. And I feel a friend, you should have your friend's back, and they should have your back. That means through the good and the bad, whatever we're going through there, that I can count on you and you can count on me.
That's right, man. That's special.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Well, listen, this mountaintop place that you're talking about, could you tell the people where it is?
It's Church Road in Buchanan Valley. And I'd like to invite everyone this Sunday. We have special music, Whispering Creek. It's the Durr family, and it is just special. The mother leads the group, 2 daughters and 1 son, and it is very good music and fellowship. And at 8 o'clock on Sunday and 10 o'clock on Sunday, everyone's welcome.
Pastor, who's going to be preaching?
I believe Pastor Ron Parr.
That's right. He's a good preacher.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's a good friend too.
I'll guarantee you. A lot of good friends at Mountaintop.
Yeah. You know, we don't take much time quarreling at Mountaintop or finding fault with each other.
No.
We try to be very positive and compliment each other and be good to each other and treat each other with lots of love. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yep.
There's a lot of people that have come to Mountaintop that have gone through that already, and they're sick and tired of that. They'd like to be able to somewhere to come to church where they don't have to even deal with that kind of stuff.
Yep. Just take an hour a Sunday morning and give it a chance. It's wonderful music. There's some contemporary, there's some hymns, but the talent that came out of the woodwork up there, people singing, is unbelievable.
That's right. Your wife started singing up there.
Yep.
You know, on this Rise and Shine thing, your wife is a very vital part of that. Why don't you tell the people who she is?
Yeah, that's Joy in the Morning.
That's awesome.
And I believe Joy has gotten as much out of doing it as I hope the lives that it has touched. And it's just like Pastor Ron said about using her talents months ago, years ago maybe. And Joy always loved to sing, but she wouldn't sing. And little Hunter came up and grabbed the mic and sang, and no fear, and just it was for Jesus. And that's what tipped Joy over the edge. She said, you know, if Hunter can do it, I can do it.
That's right.
She's been singing ever since.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
Let's go back to one thing you said. You said you got born again.
Yes, sir.
That would be the one and only reason why we really would keep having church, is to help people to experience that.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it. I pray more than I ever have before, and I have a pretty good list of who I pray, the unsaved, and I just keep hoping and praying that they do get saved, because I have no doubt it's the way to go.
That's right.
Yep.
Well,
But I guess we better get going, because we're going to soon have to stop for some ice cream.
is there anybody you want to say good evening to as we sign off here?
Yep, just like to tell everybody, keep the faith, and hi, Dad and Mom.
Thanks a lot, Deet, for being a part of Rise and Shine this morning, and God bless you. You did a great job.
Thank you.